It's been 3 months since the East Palestine horrific train derailment, where residents of the town are still dealing with the effects of toxic chemicals in the area.
And to no surprise at all, President Biden has yet to show his face.
For more, let's bring in East Palestine resident Tracy Hager. Tracy, how are you? Give us an update on just the situation in East Palestine.
Right now, they're starting to work on the north side tracks. They've dug out the dirt and have built 2 giant water towers to hold like water and rain runoff and stuff like that. Other than that, they have an EPA welcome center that people can go in and ask questions. They're going to move the Norfolk Center into town pretty soon, so people don't have to travel to New Waterford to go see them. And it's been pretty quiet because the news people have kind of shifted off. You see a lot of people in town, like the EPA and workers and stuff that are working on the creeks and stuff like that. But it's been pretty quiet. You just see the normal doom and gloom people around because they have to be there for the cleanup and stuff.
So Tracy, tell me what the people have. Are people sick, healthy, number one? And number two, have those who can leave East Palestine, have they left?
Some people have left. There's still people experiencing things when they go into town. Some of the residents there are still complaining of issues that they're having. Some of them are lessened because the cleanup has occurred, and it just depends on if they're doing something, then it exposes like more chemicals when they open up more ground. They started spraying the area with several different chemicals now to keep the smell down of the acrylates and things like that. But they've also started spraying it to keep so there's like just some more chemicals being added. But I have heard that other people are still experiencing like really bad like symptoms and stuff like that. We left the last time I talked to you guys, we had just moved back after being evacuated. And then we stayed for 2 weeks, and we just had an overabundance amount of issues, from skin lesions to phlegm, rashes, and it was all when we were exposed downtown. Whenever we would go to use the car wash, I would help with the water drives, and the more we were exposed, the worse the issues got. When Norfolk decided to let everybody relocate, we took it. We left, and the longer that we were away, the better we got. We've been gone since we were there for 2 weeks, and then we go back every once in a while, check on our stuff. We have people in town taking care of things for us, and we've just been driving. It's a little extra bit to do, and we've watched other people come in, and they got out too, and it just depends on like if they were able to make it. It's been really hard mentally to be able to just leave your stuff at home without knowing if it's really going to get better or not. Because now we're coming upon warm days, and people are telling us that it might come back out of the ground the hotter it gets. So we don't even know what to think going forward. And if they stop the cleanup, then we're still dealing with what's in the ground.
Wait, so Tracy, you're not at home?
We're not. We've been, it's been since March, the end of February since we left. So we've been staying at this campground with the cats and everything since we've talked to you guys last. I mean, we could only take it for 2 weeks. I ended up with an inhaler. My husband was on medications. We were experiencing stuff so bad that it was just triggering every time we would go outside. So yeah, we've been gone ever since. A lot of people are still gone. There's several families here at this campground where we're staying, and they have left, and they're choosing to stay here during the summer. Some have found like RVs that they've bought, and they're going to stay here just because they don't know what's going on either. Everybody's scared, and then when you go in town, it's divided. You have people who can't leave. You have people who did leave but mismanaged their money given to them by Norfolk, so then they had to go back. You have people who stuck by the books and they're still out, or they found family. You know what I mean? It's, and you go back and start talking to people. I tried to be normal and shop, and the more, it's just so weird in town. And I can't go on thinking that I don't know what's going on, for sure. It's my family's health.
Right.
If I have the way to stay out, we're going to do it.
Tracy, please come back. Keep us up to date. We want to hear from you. Hear how you're doing. Hear how your family's doing.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you asking me back on. I've had so many reach out to me from all over the place. Florida. I mean, I've had people send me books and literature and material data sheets, and they've listened to me unbiasedly. And it's the people outside of this town of East Palestine that know what's going on, and they know how unsafe it is. And it's I appreciate everything that you guys have done, because you actually help me through the rest of the people make a better decision for our family, because we'd be like them, staying at home, still being ill, and I don't even know, what would we do? What would we do? We tried to move our house because we live in a mobile home. We tried to move it twice, and we started talking to the folks in the different parks. And then once they found out where we were coming from, we lost contact with them.
Oh gosh.
It's strange. It's just it's surreal, I guess.
Tracy, we'd love to hear from you. Tracy Hager. We'll see you soon. I can promise you that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tracy.